Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ayman and today's video is about iPhone 8 or 8 Plus. It's 8 Plus. Came from another shop. The phone originally came to the shop for LCD replacement and ended up with him bootlooping. So let's have a look under the microscope to see what happened here and to have an idea what's going on. And that is the crap I'm talking about. Like, these people, they just followers. They are following what they hear on the social media or YouTube or Facebook. They don't understand the concept of troubleshooting. So because iPhone 7 have a famous fault, which is the bootlooping because of the audio IC pad C12, as I recall, they just went to the audio IC and they reheat it with this disgusting way, putting too much rosin, which make my work difficult here because I lost evidence to what happened at the first time at the beginning. All the boards full with the rosin. I always say, if this phone came to me first, nobody touch it, the success is about like 80% to fix it. Keep watching, keep looking for evidence about what happened, because this is like technician fault. This is not something happened like mechanical or electrical failure. This is human failure. And I look also for the screws, for long screw damage. This one is kind of long screw, but it didn't go very deep, so I think it's fine. Dun 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 dun. Here. What is that? You see what I'm talking about? People are using their fingernails to remove the connectors, the battery connector, whatever connector. They are using the fingernails, which is not the ideal way to remove connector. You should use a spudger, which is like this plastic piece. I don't know where I put it right now. Whatever. If you are looking at, you can search it on Google. Spudger. Most of you already know it. It's like a plastic stick to remove the connectors, not fingernails. So I guess we found the problem. I'm not sure. Let's find out. I see that this is a capacitor. I can tell that this is a capacitor because I see here one leg is ground and the other leg is not. Let's see. I don't have another board for iPhone 8 to take it from, so let's look for the value of this cap. Here it is, C3292. Let me check if I have a schematic for that, because I cannot see the value here. C3292. This is 56 picofarad, 25 volt. I will open iPhone 7 schematic. And I will look for 56 picofarad. I want a 25 volt capacitor. There's a lot, and I can see this one here. 56, 25 volt, 5%, 01005, and I guess it's the same cap. Okay, let's find out where is this cap in the iPhone 7. And here it is. Okay, let's prep the place of that capacitor first, so we are ready. I guess it's that one, the one on top. Let me double check. C04, yeah, yes it is. And now let's check it out. I hope my work here is done, and to see you next one, so please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my coming videos, and let me know in the comments if you like the videos I'm doing or no. I stop them or I continue, because if you're not responding to me in the comments, I will know that you don't like these videos and stop doing them. Battery sign. So I'll give it a minute to charge and I'll come back later. Hello guys, we are in the next day because that phone took long time to charge. It wasn't charging as it's supposed to be. It was only consuming 200 milliamps, so it take like forever to charge, and it didn't boot up. I tried with the iPower cable to boot the phone. The phone booted, but it goes to boot loop, Apple logo, and restart. Long Apple logo and restart. So my consideration now, why this phone is not consuming the right amount of amps, like minimum like 500 amps or 600 amps like this, that's what we have to check now. So I brought flex cable, and now I connect the charging cable, and I should get 3.7 volt on the battery connector. Let's see how much voltage we have. And it's 1.7, 1.5, 1.2, 1.8. That's far from what I expect, and that gave me an idea why this phone is taking so long to charge. 1 volt, not even 3 volt. Okay, so let me also check if the 5 volt from the charger goes to the board. I wouldn't think it's a flex cable issue because this is a new flex cable. If it's the old flex cable, I would think about it, and I would say it's a flex cable problem. But this is a new flex cable, and here on the test point, I get the 5 volt from the charger, which means the cable is working. Okay, then those 5 voltage goes to USB and charging circuit, and did he miss with the charging IC, with the USB IC, the Hydra? And yes, he did. And I see he removed these 2 capacitors. Is this a capacitor? Let's check on the ZXW if those two components are capacitors or no. Yes, they are capacitors. PP3V0S2. And this is like power line from power IC to the Hydra IC. I'm not sure, but let's check if there is a 3 volt here. And it's 0 voltage. And why? Let's check diode mode. Normally, when supposed to have a voltage and you don't find it, it's an open line, it's a cut on the board because of like resistor or filter, or it's the chip is not turning on, or it's a short. Yes, it's a short. Considering that he removed this capacitor this way, and he removed the bad for the capacitor, and he removed the 2 capacitors, I get an idea now about what this guy was doing. Maybe he got that short after replacing the IC, maybe he is lying, I don't know. But let's check where this short came from. This 2 capacitors connected to this diode zener, and this diode zener is on series, not on parallel, which is new to me. Diode zener is like actually a capacitor, same like the capacitor, but doing different function. So it's not connected from inside. So if I have short on this area, on this side, I shouldn't have short on this side. So let's check if I have short in both sides. Both. How are you, both? And the diode zener is not there. Well, nice job. You removed all the capacitors and you removed everything. This diode zener cannot do a short to ground because there is no ground. It's on series. Okay. Let's check. Short 500 something. No short. So this line alone, it's shorted. This line have no short. So this line is connected to this filter, and this filter is connected to what it's connected to the dock connector. Okay, let's get back to here. So is it the hider IC? Is it this IC, which I think it's Homer IC, I think, cannot remember, or is it the power IC, or is it this capacitor? Let's check if he removed that capacitor near power IC and how it look. No, he too much afraid to do that. Okay, let's remove the hider IC and check for short if will be a short after that one, so it's a power IC. Or maybe the capacitor. I don't need to put flux because he already put for me too much flux. And I see that the hider IC has not been lifted before. And now we check for short again. If the short is gone, I will replace the hider IC and I call it done. Are you short? Yes, still short. So it is not hider IC. It is not the hider IC. It is. Well, let's remove this capacitor. The last hope before I have to confirm its power IC issue. Ah, no, not yet power IC issue. Let's remove this IC. And I see that he removed a capacitor here. Maybe this capacitor is connected to the line. Let's check again. But the board is very hot. We keep it to rest a little. Let's check now. Still a short. So let's remove that capacitor near to the power IC. The only one left. And then I call it power IC issue. And I don't have this power IC. Which one? Which one of you? Which one of you? It's this one. Yeah, the capacitor he removed already, the one near that IC. And I guess... So the second one, 1, 2, 3, then there's a gap, then there is second one. Yeah, here's my gap, and here is my cap. Here's my gap, and here's my cap. I should write poetry. Okay, it's you. It's you. I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break you brutal. Get out. Now let's check again. Do I still have a short? Yes. Let's look if we have any other candidates, and we don't. This one, he has left it off. This one, I left it off. This one, I left it off. And this one from this side is not shorted. This too is, he left it off. This IC, I left it off. And this is a filter connected to the dock connector, and anything else connected to you, anything else. So let's take the name of this line. Not you. Why you are insisted to come to in my video? And we search for this line, and here is test point. It wouldn't do a short. And here is the U2700. I think it's a power IC. Yes, it is. And this one, filter, then to connector. No, it's not you. And then diode zener in series. And no, it's not you. So this one is working as a diode here. It's not like diode zener. Why they have to make things complicated? I don't know. Okay, USB PD. What is that? That's the small chip which I thought it's the Homer IC and U6200. Yeah, it's not a Homer IC. It's something related to USB. I think fast charger or support or something. I have to check it up. And this is the Hydra. And these two capacitors, the one he removed already, and this is to the connector. It's not you. Another filter here to connector also, to the connector, not to anywhere. But what is that? Ambient light sensor. Ambient light sensor. These two capacitors, let's check it out. Let's check the area of the front camera connector. No, it's a no. Maybe. And I would say no, it's not you. Okay, let's inject 3 voltage to this line and check power IC if he gonna do something. If he gonna show us a sign that it's him, the one responsible for that issue. The problem is I don't have this power IC. Okay, now we inject 3 voltages. ground on ground, and from inside I wonder how many amps you're gonna consume. And it's not consuming any. Maybe that's because of my tweezer. The tip of the tweezer is dirty. Let's try now. And it's not consuming any. Why? Why? Let's check for short again. Yes, still there. Okay, let me inject in U. I will inject here. And let's see how many amps it will draw. Yes, now 2.2. I don't know how to put here and go there, so trust me. Okay. Now the short go to 50 milliamps. Now the short goes to 50 milliamp. Before it was like 2 amps, and now the short gone to 50 milliamps. And now there's no short. So I guess I fried the power IC from inside. Now you can see I can get a resistance to ground. There's no short. Let's connect the charging connector again and see what will happen. And let's check for voltage on battery connector. And it's half. Damn! What I'm doing? I don't have USB IC yet! Okay. Let me check for 3 voltage here. There's no 3 voltage. I guess because this section is fried. Okay, let's put the Hydra IC and check after. Damn! Excuse me guys, but the focus is less when you do a video, because you have to focus on 2 or 3 things. I have to focus about the board I'm fixing, and I have to focus about what I'm saying. I'm trying to entertain you and give you a valuable information, So if you appreciate that, please hit the subscribe button. And I'm trying to focus also about that the camera is recording, because I don't want, after doing a great video, to find that the camera is not recording. Go back to your place. Go back to where you come from. Good boy. And let's put the other chip also, since it's responsible about USB and I don't know what it's doing. I want to know where this short came from, really. I'm not happy that it's gone by itself. I want to know where it came from. There is a possibility that inside the power IC have the section for the voltage for this volt, and it's like when I injected, it's fried the line and fried the shorted component and make it cut. That happened inside that chip. And there's other possibility that there is another component out there. I didn't check it. Or there is a filter disconnect or something. We will see now. We will see. I will check the two lines on the connector. I will check them for resistance, so I make sure that the short didn't came from the capacitors. I told you under the front camera, I told you I don't expect those. Maybe the filters got cut and one of these two capacitors, the one made the short. I will be wrong if it's like that. We will see. If you're still watching me till now and you didn't hit the subscribe button, shame on you. Okay, do we have 3.7 volt? Do we have them? Of course, how we can have them when we have the multimeter on diode measurement? We don't have any. We don't have any voltage. Okay, 5 volt from. Let's put in another ground. Where's my 5 volt? Where my 5 volt? Yeah, here is my 5 volt, my mistake. and here we don't have any voltage. I don't know why multimeter is stuck. Yeah. And here we don't have any voltage. So the 3 volt from power IC came back. So why I don't have voltage here? Why I don't have voltage here? Maybe Hydra is not correctly placed. Okay, forget about Hydra now and charging, forget about that. I want to see if the phone is starting and working or no. Then, if it's a Hydra issue, I'll fix it later. But I am afraid that Hydra will also cause a boot loop. Let's try. This is kind of long video. I hope you're still watching me. And it's not consuming, it's consuming 60 milliamps. Let me try to turn it on. And it's not turning on. There's no sign for life. Let me... My iPower cable have a problem for iPhone 8. That if you connect the battery, you cannot connect the dock, which is allow iPower to turn the phone on. So I will just connect only the battery and I will turn it on from the power button. And it's on, and I hope we finish, because I cannot hold the battery in place like this for so long. Open. And yeah, we got the data. We got the customer data. I'm very happy. I don't care about fucking Hydra. I'll replace it, or I will do it again. I will recall it. I'm very happy that we finished that one, but still I want to know where this short came from. So let's check on the connectors, especially on the connector of the front camera. Let's check if there's something burnt. It could be like something was touching and I don't see anything here. I don't see anything. Do you see anything? Okay, let's check those two filters we saw in the schematics. Filter FL4260. FL4260. Where are you? And it's this one. This one is connected to here. Let's check for resistance to ground here. On the second leg on the connector should have a resistance, and there's no resistance, and there is no resistance. Okay, let's look for that filter. It is here, and there's a capacitor here. Let's look for that filter. Is it burned? And yes, here is the capacitor. Oh my god, oh my god. The only place I told you, I don't think so. It is the place where this short came from. It's this capacitor. You see, what happened here, that this capacitor turned to a wire because of the short. And I guess it's because most of the people, they turning on the phone first, then they connect this front camera cable. That's kind of like the backlight issue with iPhone 6 and 6s. When you connect the LCD when the phone is on, the backlight filters get damaged, or you can end up with backlight circuit short in one of those capacitors. That guy, after he replaced the LCD, he put back the camera connector while the phone is on, and that led to a short in this capacitor, and this capacitor took his own short through the filter to all the other chips I removed before. I'm very happy that I could figure it out. Let's remove that one and fix the filter, because I expect that the ambient line sensor wouldn't work without fixing that filter. Bye bye. I have here resistance. I have here resistance. Then I have here resistance as well. It was the second one. Yes, but why the resistance value is higher here? Should be the same, 400 something. Let me connect the props well. 1160, and here is 400. What do you think could make the resistance very high like this? Yeah, it is the filter. He is burnt out because of the voltage I injected. The filter can take a certain amount of amps, and when you have a short draw the maximum amount of current, and that's how it's kind of still connecting, but it's not a good connection because it's burnt out from inside. If this video doesn't make you subscribe to this channel, I don't know what would make you subscribe. Because I promise you I will do more videos like that. Now check again, and voila! Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time and I hope you enjoyed that video, and I promise you with more future videos exactly like that one where we will figure out the problem together. Hit the subscribe button and this is like. Hit the like button and subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Till then, my work here is done. See you next one.